He didn't answer.
Of course he ain't answering. You know fucking time.
All right, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Sunshine State and TIAA Bank Field here in Jacksonville.
I talked to him earlier. He said he's ready for you.
Excited to see their Jaguars as both teams emerged from their tunnels a moment ago. They are just about ready for football to match up with the Houston Texans.
I don't know. I don't know nothing about over there, woman.
I
don't know what's that.
Well,
Didn't a lot of folks moving out all the time, ain't got to be nobody stay over there.
Shit, you beat my ass, so I had to do something.
That wasn't ridiculous.
I know you said you were going to beat his ass. Yeah, you beat his ass. You beat his ass.
Didn't play. Didn't already play. Yeah, Troy won. Yeah.
It was a great game.
Well, 38-26, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Nah, it just it broke.
Yeah, so it was up. But it went about a minute something ago. Yeah, it was like a minute and 30 some seconds, something like that.
What's going on?
Yeah, cause you're running around with them motherfucker with them lights on. There like lights everywhere, having your feet on top of your head.
The man said you're on your way home now. Whoever wins, y'all can play Troy. Hell yeah. Nah, it's close.
Yeah. I can't hear you.
So if I'm an offensive coordinator, there's one thing that I know for sure. This is one of the top 5 teams in the NFL against the run. So when I look at my
he ain't over here.
That's his problem. You're not going to even get that.
What time are you going to your house tomorrow? Or what time? That don't make sense. What time are they going to your house tomorrow?
You heard that, Troy? Green Bay.
Okay.
Definitely make sure your shit is great. And then the next time you don't want to see it again.
Okay.
Yeah, they have quit on Troy. Yeah, she pissed me off. Yeah, I'm going to talk about that.
What the hell play is that?
People being trash.
That play right there. That play where we're looking at. I ain't really been looking at the plays he's been running. I just been looking at his second of football. That play right there, that play easy start. There ain't much to stop. I must let him wait see this game, so I want to see what you gonna do for it. I I want to see how Green Bay gonna destroy him for nothing. He's not gonna beat no Green Bay though.
I think maybe you go play action.
I'm gonna tell you, man. So, Green, I mean, when they come out and play like he played against Snoop, yeah, I'm checking.
Yeah, but you talking about people that know how to play users, man. This is a whole different ball game here. So I'm telling you, Fournette's too ready. He's too wide open. You cannot play football too wide open like he is. He's wide open.
That's what I'm saying.
Shit. Oh yeah, he can move the ball.
Yeah. That's just like with Troy. Yeah, he down there. And that's why I said that I would prefer to play the Nets because he going to try to move on. He's not going to, he don't have that patience. And instead of taking 3, he wants 7 on it.
Yeah.
That ain't football.
Shit.
Like I did Troy. That was the first time I seen him go good when he went on 4, and I think it was 4, 3, 8, 1 of them. Towards the end of the game. Smith game did it. But he got kicked.
Look like he hit about that whisk. Man, he got a middle linebacker at 99 confidence. Any quarterback. Man, come on.
Inside the 20. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. So that's what that elbow my ribs was all about. You thought they were going to throw the ball as well. Absolutely. I think everybody thought they were going to throw the ball.
Like I say that, I didn't see him one time, I want to see legal block in the back. Because his offensive line is 7-3 on up. And Simmons is 6-8. What up? What up?
The Texans have taken the early lead. Fairbairn down to kick this one away.
Yeah, he got rid of
You sound crazy as hell, boy.
What are you talking about? Oh, he's coming up here.
Now, probably nasty as hell.
So what?
Man, they got 92 linebackers. Oh, man.
Who?
The Falcons, a rookie linebacker. He nasty bullshit.
Man, when you smoke before you come up in here?
I'm
I don't even know what the hell he's talking about.
That's how linebackers
That's not the project, Michael. That shit wasn't going on until he coming back.
That's what I thought I had to do. Roger, fix your mic.
Yeah, man, you gotta do something with that, bro. What is it there? Well, you got to cut something off. That don't make no difference.
That's what you pay $289.
Yeah. Oh, I was going to say, they must see you coming $289 for a camera. This all your ass coming. Oh, shit.
And that's their first sack of this game, but that was
Hey, when you advancing, man?
Great coverage downfield, but you hit that pass rush.
Project.
They'll come up after the sack on a second.
When you advance?
They'll fake the handoff. Now
Oh, okay.
incomplete there.
9 o'clock.
Ball free and brings that third down. The turnover put him in great field position.
What we need to start, just a suggestion. We need to start saying Eastern time when you're going to back, because everybody don't know Pacific. That's your
Yeah,
time.
I know I don't.
Play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 to 39. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. The Texans send the punter out, as he should be able to get him back deep here with his first punt.
All right, but then, that like I know I have more Eastern players in my franchise, so that's why I always, if I was doing, I would say Eastern, because I have more people on Eastern. The other one that I have Pacific is you, Green Bay, and Disturbance.
Hey, Project, if you know my opponent, he's looking for me, come find me. Cause I'll play him. I'm gonna try to be accurate. I'm gonna try to be a man in your list. You gave me a team that's one game out first place. I'm gonna try to play.
Young Rich coming in this boy talking like you were trash and you throwing his ass off. They just love to hear this stuff out.
He came in here and said you were trash and you killing it. So we get y'all know you trash, you nothing, you garbage, you ain't trash. I said, Lord. Y'all might well use the same score from the last game then.
It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chain. Getting the sense Charles are going to put big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so
They don't know what it is. A lot of people don't like run, they rather throw it. You sure do. Damn, he's throwing it anywhere. Damn, he's throwing them over where? He needs 22 yards, he's throwing across the field. Yeah. Across the field, you're going to throw off your back foot.
No gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
He ain't going to run it no way, so he'll be he don't care about it. Yeah. Man, they don't matter. That motherfucker didn't even leave him out there with nothing but his quarterback crazy he is. Hey, so if you win then you be in first place?
Sliding out of the pocket. This will be caught inside the 10.
Hey, Dad, so if you win this, you be in first place.
Down to the 9. A very solid gain of 27. And the young buck showing that ability, that agility to dance outside the pocket, complete the deep ball.
Oh, okay. What's up? Huh? Kansas. Oh, they go. Oh, okay.
Here's Watson. Nothing on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
That's a simple throw and catch. Even with completion, 0 yards gained. So they're behind schedule. I'm down in distance.
They were hoping to get it so they could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
Hey, man.
But you have an opportunity to kick the field goal or go for it and try and
Yes, he did.
touchdown. This is why
Yes, he did. He called you a garbage, and I don't know what all he was saying. Yeah, I see it. He got beat bad. Nah, this been over. Yeah. Yeah, this game over with 20-6. Yeah.
Yeah, you do that.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Steps away to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side.
He damn sure ain't. You're right, bro. I ain't never seen him run the ball yet.
Caught by Justin Reed. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. Watson will bring up the Texans here 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line.
Hey.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Lamar Miller. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Telvin Smith that time there to make the
Well,
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Here's Watson now on 2nd down. Flush to his right. The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. Back with more from Jacksonville. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back after this. They'll try to run for it with Miller. And he's got a 1st down as he's up to the 48. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
That's about what you would expect since they're so efficient on picking up 3rd downs in the top 5 in the NFL. It's all a mindset, and I'm guaranteeing it started in the offseason. 3rd downs important to them. They find a way to pick them up in a very good place.
Oh my.
First shot in there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. Will Fuller was the intended target. And it's 2nd down.
Even though that one was incomplete, you can see the training that went into that play. He gets out of the pocket, and he's moving to his right. All he's trying to do, though, extend the life of the play, keep it alive, and get someone in the play.
Was able to take a pretty good shot with a deep ball and incomplete. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
How the hell you get 5-5 playing like this?
Out of the gun, Watson escaping the pressure right. Over the middle, that's caught by QT. A pickup of 5 that time, and a 1st down.
This has to go down to one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective.
Yeah.
Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
On 1st down, it's Watson. Eluding the pressure.
No. Hell no.
Good move at the 30.
Man, look, that boy ain't nothing.
And it's a touchdown. Deshaun Watson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Texans will hang on to their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the 2nd quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No,
Have you beat the Redskins?
And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time to do something. You're thinking about jump-starting your team. Right? You just mentioned they're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure if something goes wrong, you may put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk is a big decision here. Get that to Fournette complete. Now this across midfield and inside the 45. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. As the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Oh, yeah.
Ouch.
Down shy of 40 to 41. Play should go for 3rd and 2nd down. Now the Jags are moving quickly in the hurry up. Looking to throw. Flush down right. He'll let it go deep. Man, that's caught inside the 10. They give him a gain of 37. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep and work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to fire the ball. I've seen guys have games like this, and this is where you find out if you're great or not. Can you overcome some interceptions and still lead your team to victory?
So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting a little time.
Who? Thomas and his friend?
Yeah.
They went to the park.
Oh, yeah.
We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
Yeah.
So after the loss of down, they'll come up here with a 2nd and goal.
Yeah.
Not only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone. 3 before half. And Bryant's kick is good. That's their deficit to 14-6 now. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
On the return, it's Josh Ferguson. We have hit halftime. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the 3rd quarter. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. This one fielded at the 5. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. Out come the Jaguars now as they'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
Go. 1. Go.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Throw left side complete. That's Gordon. And he's into the clear. Touchdown, Jaguars. A big play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars move back within a couple of the lead. Now Matt Bryant on for the point after. Bryant tacks on the extra point, and the lead is cut to 1 at 14-13. Here's Lambeau out to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So here's the Texans offense now. They get set to start this 3rd quarter. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the #1 thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action, now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. He would have kissed it on the ground.
Off of play action, it's Watson rolling to his right. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
So many times we talk about having good eye discipline when you're playing defense, making sure your eyes are in the proper place on a given play. Looks like that discipline came to the front there, didn't it? They were able to hold him for a short gain when he took off running.
The Texans on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. A shotgun snap for Watson. Flush to his right. And he'll find QT on the right side complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd. From the gun, Watson. And his pass incomplete. The former Pro Bowler Glover Quinn there making the play.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock Dalvin away and bring up 2nd down.
Throwing again is Watson. Escaping the pressure right. On the right side, this is Miller. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another 1st. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, Watson dancing to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Jake Ryan in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
It's complete on the bubble screen. That's Fuller. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. Eluding the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. He opted to go with his scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th.
He certainly had plenty of success running the ball, and right now I'm getting the sense that he's looking to take off and run every time he steps back to throw it.
But they did a nice job there collapsing on him and holding him to a short gain. Fairbairn able to put this one through. And that'll move their lead up to 4 now. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the 3rd quarter. Now Foles. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. They're going to look to throw. Flushed out right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. The former #1 overall pick, Jadeveon Clowney, in there to bury him for a loss of 11. And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Great. Go.
Back to throw here. Open receiver, that's David Njoku. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. He'll get 17 back there, but it'll still lead to a fourth down. And the Jaguars send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Texans now. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23.
Tiger. Come back.
On 2nd down, here's Watson. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
A first down carry now for Miller. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. They'll try the air now with Watson. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this will be caught at the 30. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And give him a gain of 37.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Watson hands to Miller on the draw. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. The former All-Pro Marcel Darius brings him down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
To throw on 2nd is Watson. Flush to his right. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. Back now in Jacksonville. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll try and run for it with Miller. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard that time, second and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
Watson looking to throw on second down. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. Calais Campbell in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. Gonna need something special here on third and long after that sack. What does Watson have in his arsenal? Watson. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Give him 3 on the play, and that'll bring up fourth down. So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. The kick by Fairbairn is good. And that'll make this a 7-point game. Now, from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
Out comes the Jaguar offense now as they get set to take over. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Here's Foles, escaping the pressure right, and that's off the mark, incomplete.
What's the old adage, be quick but don't hurry? Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of, otherwise he was going to get sacked.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, second and 10. Foles eluding the pressure right. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was trying to get it to his tight end, David Njoku. And it's third down. Well, you got a young quarterback. You know, maybe that's just an example of a growing pain for him.
I think you're right about that, because when the game starts to move fast and it moves quickly on him, a lot of times they fall back on what they know best, their arm. He's slinging it on this one. Had a wide-open target, but didn't have the proper footwork to increase his accuracy.
He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 23 yards on the play. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Go, go, go. Great. Let's go.
They go play action here on first down. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. He is proving his worth defensively. Getting the sack here, that comes after being named the AFC Defensive Player of the Week for his performance in last week's game.
He's stacking games together, isn't he? I mean, you just mentioned what he did the previous week to be named AFC Defensive Player of the Week. Continuing to play at that level. And when you get that kind of confidence going, those kind of guys are hard to stop.
There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Jaguars. A big play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying this one up. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this fourth quarter. On the return is Ferguson. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And now out comes Houston. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point.
The kicker.
Exactly. You put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could, and that's caught inside the 35. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. And that one results in 35 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now a play fake here on 1st down. That is caught inside the 5. And that goes for a gain of 31.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Here's Watson now on 2nd down. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line. The former All-Pro Marcel Darius in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. Now Watson on 3rd and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Darren Fells, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Texans have broken the tie. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Fairbairn now to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Jaguars getting set to go. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no good plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
And a sideline pass, that's caught by Thomas. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Flush to his right. And he'll get that to Fournette, complete. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Back to throw now on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. He's got his man on the comebacker. That's Watkins. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And that's going to be incomplete.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. They'll look to throw. Dumps it off to Fournette. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and that'll make it 3rd down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. That's caught. It's Thomas. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Julius Thomas, his first touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying this one up. Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild fourth quarter. On the return is Ferguson. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. And now out comes Houston. And we have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter. So sometimes you talk to me about tendency breakers on offense. These defenses struggling. Are there tendency breakers on defense?
All defensive coordinators keep something in their hip pocket for these types of situations. What can we do to slow down the onslaught? But the biggest thing is make sure these guys encourage each other, pick themselves up, because right now it's been a really tough ball game trying to stop these offenses.
Oh, it really has, especially as of late. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up, 2nd and 10. And he comes back with one complete. Time for a break. We'll come back and see how it all shakes out after this. The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches. On the toss, here's Foreman. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 15 yards, the Texans pick up the first down. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Miller. And he stopped immediately there. And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Watson now to throw. And now he'll tuck it and run. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup. And now the Jags going to signal for another timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Miller will get it. He has been busy today. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 11 more on that one and another first down.
Okay, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
Think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
They keep it with Miller on first down. And he'll at least get him inside the red zone here, down to about the 19. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left.
Richmond.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And he'll get this down only to the 18. He'll pick up only a yard there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 7. Now the timeout will be called, so they're in field goal range with 3 seconds left. Right now, you know that the heart is pumping for Kaimi Fairbairn. With 3 seconds to go, this for the win. And it is good. He splits the uprights on the